recall, last year, District 17 presented the Meritorious Public Service Award to the Alaska Office of Boating Safety for their notable services. This year, we have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Joe McCullough, Education Coordinator for the Alaska Office of Boating Safety, to make a special presentation to one of our auxiliary members. Mr. McCullough.
All right, thank you. And I want to thank you on behalf of the Office of Boating Safety and also personally for allowing me to do this. Because really, this is an extreme honor to be able to present this award here in this venue. But largely it's because it is a Coast Guard auxiliary member that's going to get this. The Alaska Boating Safety Educator of the Year Award has been given each year since 1998 in recognition of outstanding performance or contributions in educating Alaska's boaters. Nominees come from all over the state and can be paid or volunteer instructors, although oftentimes they are both. The Alaska Office of Boating Safety has chosen, and let me pull it out here, it's kind of covered it up, because I hope this is a surprise. I really do. I hope this person doesn't know that they're getting it. That's been the challenge, because we've had it for a while, but we wanted to do it in this venue. But, and I hopefully your eyesight's not that good, you can see it. But the Alaska Office of Boating Safety has chosen a ship's lantern for the award because, such as this, because it's lit the way for mariners on our waterways for centuries, just as the recipients have illuminated the path to safe boating for Alaska's boaters. The 2010 recipient is, obviously, a Coast Guard auxiliary member, Alaska Waterwise instructor, and an AMSEA instructor. He has worked both as a paid and also as a volunteer instructor. He has taught from Prince of Wales Island in southeast Alaska to Barrow in northwest Alaska and many places in between. And even though I'm not telling you who it is yet, you're probably starting to figure it out. He has been teaching boating safety since November of 2001 for AMSEA. Was one of the first Alaska Waterwise instructors trained. He's also been very active in the Coast Guard Auxiliary as a trainer and is head of the Sitka Flotilla. He's been very active as a retired public school teacher and facilitating and teaching classes with numerous groups. His coordination efforts have been tireless in making classes happen that would not have been held without his work. Much of this has been as a volunteer. He has taught marine and boating safety at Mount Edgecombe High School in Sitka for many years. This high school represents students who come from the highest risk and smallest villages of the state. Many students have benefited from his training that would not have otherwise been exposed to boating safety. His teaching is always highly rated in evaluations, and he works equally well with children and adults. He has also been involved with training new boating and marine safety educators in many Alaska schools. This individual has taught 186 boating and marine safety workshops in the last 9 years. Due to the quantity and quality of his classes, as well as the geographic and cultural diversity of his students and the wide variety of the classes he offers in many different programs, and the fact that he trains from so many different programs, we all believe, and the Alaska Office of Boating Safety is really honored to present this award to Mike Morris.
Speech. got the brown bag. I got it. That's what he gets for being not being a Steelers fan.
That was a hard one to keep as a prize.